your girl, Dr. Janelle Nicole, with my first episode of Am I Fat? So I was the fat kid. I was the kid in elementary school who probably around the age of 10, 11-ish or so, who was constantly teased at school by the kids. They said some really ugly things. Jelly Belly Janelle, Janelle's got 3 stomachs, or Janelle's bigger than the teacher. So I was the victim, if you will, of hearing things like that regularly. And it transitioned even into the beginning of junior high school, and I continued to hear these words. Kids can be so mean, and they did this, I guess, a form of fat bullying, if you will. But I determined in my mind that I was going to prove them wrong. I was going to make them eat their words. I was going to be this, I was going to lose all this weight, and I was going to turn into this fine, this beautiful girl that all the boys wanted, and everybody was going to come back and say, hey, she looks totally different. Now she's so much more beautiful. And that was my main motivation initially for losing weight. And I went on a journey, and what you'll learn in the future episodes of Am I Fat is my story. But that was my foundation, and I think that anytime you try to build a foundation based off of negativity, you try to build a foundation based off of what other people think of you. So you want to prove other people wrong, or you're trying to build a foundation based on the ideals and thoughts of other people, which are ever changing, then you're going to be building a faulty foundation, because they're never going to always respond the way you want them to respond, even when you get to the place you want to be. And so the past few years or so has been me rebuilding this foundation and trying to construct something a little bit more steady on this foundation as I explore what it means to be healthy, as I explore my weight and how I see my body. I had a person ask me recently, what exactly does it mean to be healthy? And you have to differentiate, because I'm in the nutrition field, I have advanced degrees in nutrition. And so, a lot of times they're geared towards, what does it take to be physically healthy? What does it mean to be physically healthy? So I think there's a difference between living healthy and eating healthy. And so living healthy is not just eating and exercise. Living healthy is the mental, the emotional, the social, the spiritual, as well as the physical. And all of these are interrelated, they're connected, they all play a part in the area of the other area of health. But eating healthy is not just relegated to foods that I eat and foods that I don't eat. And I think years prior I would have told you that, hey, after getting these degrees and learning all of this information, that there are certain foods you should eat, certain foods you should not eat, and you should be constantly exercising at least 5 to 6 days a week. And I would tell you those things. But since I have evolved and I've learned things, I've observed, I've experienced things, what I've learned is that eating healthy and even living healthy, but specifically eating healthy is determined by geographical location. It's culture plays a role, socioeconomic status. All of these things play a role in whether or not you're eating healthy or whether or not you're living healthy. Just to give you an example, we have here in the United States what are called food deserts. And in food deserts, people do not have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. They don't have access to some of the healthier options. They might have to go to the gas station to get their food. And so for that person, eating healthy might be eating the processed foods, but practicing portion control, because that's all that they have available to them. If we are in a place, whether it's a third world country or dealing with someone who doesn't have access to food at all on a daily basis, if they eat, that would be considered being healthy or eating healthy, because they don't have access to food regularly. So I wouldn't tell this person, you haven't eaten in 3 days, so make sure you eat a banana or an apple or eat some vegetables. No, even if they have a burger and fries, if that's all they've eaten in the last 3 days, that's healthy, because they're eating, and that's the main point, is I want that person to eat. And so all these different things, your income, your education level, all these different things can play a role in how a person lives, how a person eats. And that is why, when a person tells me, hey, I want to lose weight, or I want to go on a lifestyle journey of wellness, I tell them hire or to spiritualize it so into a person versus a program. And if you do utilize a program and you work with an ambassador or a person for that program, make sure that that person knows the basic nutritional foundational knowledge. Like, ask that person, do you know what a macronutrient is? Do you know what a micronutrient is? Because if they can't tell you the definition of either of those terms, fire that person immediately. Because they don't know, they don't really know how to actually help you continue to lose weight or sustain your weight loss if they do help you lose weight initially, because they don't have that foundational knowledge. So make sure you hire a person. I do provide these services. Go to drjanellecole.com. And I do provide services of helping a person lose weight, wellness coaching. If you don't use me, it's okay, because everybody's not a fit. Everybody might not like my style, but I still would advise you find a person with a degree, or find a person who has a lot of experience and has done the research when it comes to health and wellness and weight loss. So in the next few weeks or so, what you're going to see is a series of videos that I'll be putting out that will give you three things. They will give you my stories. I'm a big storyteller. I'm an educator. So, I use storytelling as a method to relay my message. So you'll see storytelling, you'll see humor, my personality will come out. A lot of people think I'm very serious, or I have this, really spooky spiritual side, and I do. However, I can be really silly, and I have a lot of humor when I'm teaching. And the third thing you'll receive is education. So I'll give a few weight loss, nutrition, health and wellness tips for you. But the main thing is, the theme you'll see is appreciating our bodies, and at the same time promoting a lifestyle of being healthy.
I want to be your sweet. I'm just trying to don't be no, 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 don't be no.